Hey guys, Celestial K here with Activate Your Energy, Feel Good, Hips and Body, Slow Yoga Flow. I have a great energizing tip for you guys today and this yoga flow, so please like and subscribe below if you're excited to hear the energy tip. Okay, so here's your energy tip today. When you really need energy but you're incredibly exhausted, find a moment, take a seat, and relax every muscle in your body, closing your eyes and taking at least 3 slow, deep breaths. You will open your eyes feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. I do recommend doing this at least once every hour if you are exhausted. But this slight repose will help you feel so much more energized when you open your eyes. Okay, so let's get started with our nice energizing yoga flow. Get settled here in a comfortable position. Start taking some nice deep breaths. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Invite in a feeling for this practice. Joy, peace, healing, energy, anything else. Inhale your arms all the way up. Press your palms together and bring them to your heart space. Relax your hands down. Inhale your arms all the way up. One more time, press your palms together and slide them down. Relax your hands down. Inhale your arms all the way up. Press your palms together. Slide them down. You can lean to your right side and stretch your left arm all the way up here. You could feel out this stretch, relaxing your head and neck here. Curl around, up, back. Deep breaths and gentle movements. Inhale, slide yourself back up. And come on down to your left side, all the way on your forearm if you can. Stretch your right arm up. And feel these little movements you make as you roll around here. Stretch out your back and your neck with some deep breaths. Roll all the way up here. Crawl your hands forward, moving from your middle first and then your hands. Your middle moves, then your hands. And relax your head and neck down. Deep breaths here. You could still move, sway from one side to another side to feel out the stretch. Moving from your hips and center, move all the way back. Your hands catch you behind you. Lift up your hips here. Nice hip stretch. And come on back to the center. You could take your left leg out in front of you. Your right leg bent. You could go a little further with this. Cradle your leg in, slowly but surely, with some movements. Your hip will open up a little bit with some breaths. Deep breaths, and move your foot here on the inside of your left thigh. Turn all the way over, twist. To your right side, all the way over, look over your right shoulder. Deep breaths as you turn around and twist the opposite way. Look over your left shoulder. can still sway a little bit here to feel out some gentle movements. Breathing into your hip opening. You can place your right foot in front of your left thigh. And here you could gently ease yourself forward. You could play with flexing your foot, pointing your foot, relaxing your foot. Here you can do a nice hamstring stretch, but you can also get into back stretching, neck stretching. Breathing deeply gets you the stretch that your body needs. So it's okay if you can't fold so far over that you want to fold, maybe. Wherever your body is great. Now let's switch legs. Bring your right leg out in front of you and gently cradle your left leg in. You could bring it in even more when and if your body feels like it's ready to do that. Take some deep inhales and exhales. Place your foot on the outside of your right thigh. Twist over to your left. Gently look over your left shoulder. Or if this bothers your neck at all, you can just keep your neck relaxed. Think about relaxing what you don't need here, as your exhales can bring you deeper in your twist. And gently move around so you're twisting the other way, looking over your right shoulder. Or relaxing your neck if that feels better. And come back around center. You can place your foot on the inside of your right thigh. And gently make your way forward. You could be centered over your leg, or you can explore around. Doesn't matter how high or low you are, just take some deep breaths and find where your body wants to stretch and open up now. Moving with your breath. Making sure it feels good and that there's no pain in your knees or your legs. You can keep even your straight leg slightly bent here, or bend as much as needed. Feeling out all the areas of this juicy stretch. With nice deep breaths. Gently roll yourself all the way back up to center. You can slide your legs around as you make your way into tabletop position. And here you can make some back circles, looking over your shoulders, arching your back, rounding your back, all the way around, just feeling out this back, opener, this neck, releaser. As you move all the way around, breathing deeply into those spots that you know you need it. Good. Make your hips go a little bit more forward here, so you bring yourself gently down onto your forearms. Swaying from the right side to the left side with some deep breaths in the Sphinx pose. You can slide your hands back and come back up to tabletop position. You can lean over to your left side and slide your right leg in front of you. You could look over your shoulders here, just feeling out this new move on your right leg and your hips. See where they are right now. You can hang on to your right leg and look over your right shoulder. Taking some deep breaths here. Inhale your right arm all the way up, leaning over to the left. Nice open twist here. Let's twist the other way. Lean right and open your arm to the left. Nice breath. Let's switch sides. Open your right arm to the sky. Right arm down. Inhale your left arm all the way up to the sky. And place your arms back down to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes and slide your hips back, back, back. You can sit as far back as you want or stay up as high as you want. Feeling the stretch, all the stretches on either side of your leg. Walking your hands around to in front of you, both sides, and making your way back up front. You can lift your hips up and back, dropping your back heel, both knees still slightly bent. Walk your hands back, forward fold over your front leg. Hands are supporting you too. Deep breaths here in this forward fold. Knees as bent as you need it here. And slide your foot a little bit back. Heel still on the ground. Roll yourself all the way up to warrior two here. Nice, steady, and strong. Back toes in, front toes facing forward. You can inhale, come up. Let your breath move you and exhale. Relax. Inhale up. Exhale. Relax into it. You could gently find the ground here, your right hand and your left hand. Slide on back to your plank pose. And drop your knees gently and sink your hips. And open your chest up here. You can look over your right shoulder. Deep breaths over your left shoulder. You can tuck your toes. Slide yourself all the way back to the right side. Slide your left leg up in front this time. Frame your foot. Swing a bit from side to side, feeling out this new side now. Taking in some deep breaths. Lean to the right. Inhale your left arm all the way up. Nice twist here. And switch sides. Lean to your left. Inhale your right arm all the way up. Nice. Deep breaths here. Into all the places we're stretching. And let's switch sides. Right hand down. Left arm up to the sky. Inhale. And exhale your left arm down, right arm all the way up. And here you can look over your left shoulder here, holding onto your left leg. Nice stretch. You can tuck your back toes and come all the way back. Your hands can support you in this stretch. It is more than just a hamstring stretch in this runner's lunge, but it's also back stretch and neck stretch. Breathing deeply into all those places. Crawl yourself forward, lift your hips up and back, support yourself by walking your hands back, knees slightly bent, front knee and back knee. Breathing deeply in this front leg forward fold. You can slide your leg back a little bit more. Your back leg back. Bend both knees and roll yourself all the way up to warrior two. Taking in a big inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower back down. Inhale, move up, and exhale, lower down. One more time, inhale up, and exhale, strong warrior two. Find the ground, your left hand, your right hand. Slide yourself back to plank pose. Nice strong plank. You drop your knees down, sink your hips and open your chest here. Elbows still. bends either a little or a lot. Swaying a little side to side and looking over your shoulders. Nice deep breaths here. You can tuck your toes and come all the way back. Lift your hips up and back into downward facing dog. Knees bend, elbows bend. You can sway a little side to side. Drop your head and neck, completely relaxed here. You can inhale yourself all the way up on your toes. Exhale, drop your heels back down. 2 more times. Inhale, come up on your toes. And exhale, drop your heels back down. Last time, inhale on your toes. And exhale, relax back down. You can lean and crawl yourself all the way up to the front of the mat. Nice and gently, you can hold your elbows and forward fold over your legs, relaxing your head and neck. Nice stretch here. Bending your knees as much as you want to. Hamstring stretch, but also back stretch, neck stretch. Roll yourself all the way up and stretch your arms high. All the way back, maybe a little arch in your back. Exhale your hands down. Inhale your arms all the way up and forward fold over your legs. Step your legs back to downward facing dog. Lean left, inhale your right leg all the way up. Slide your leg in front of you. Frame your foot here. You could drop your back heel down. Both knees slightly bend and roll yourself all the way up to warrior one. Hips forward. Knees bent and relaxed. Breathing deeply. You can step your back leg back a little bit further. Situate your feet into warrior two position. Back toes back a little bit. Right toes forward. Nice and strong and steady. Deep breaths. And you can place your hands on the ground and come back into warrior three position, lifting your back leg up, taking some breaths here, and roll yourself all the way up, and hang on to your shin, hold your knee or your shin close to your body here, rolling your hips around a little bit right and left. Come all the way back to warrior three. And gently bring your leg back down and step one foot, the other foot back to downward facing dog. Lean to your right. Inhale your left leg all the way up. Let's do the other side. Frame your left foot with your hands. Drop your back heel down and roll yourself all the way up to warrior one. Both knees bend here as you aim your hips forward. You can move a little bit. Keep some motion in your hips and slide your left leg back a little bit more into warrior two position. Front toes forward, back toes in. Legs strong. Still a slight bend to your back knee. So you're not straining anything, but having deep breaths here. Inhale and exhale. You can find the ground and propel yourself forward into warrior three. Lifting your back leg up. Steadying yourself, squaring your hips, and rolling yourself all the way up. So grabbing your shin here, hugging your knee into your chest, and swaying a little, moving around. Side to side. Deep breaths in this stretch, and gently place your foot back down to the ground. Find the ground with your hands and slide your feet back to downward facing dog, relaxing your head and neck here. And roll yourself out, drop your knees down. Widen your knees here and bring yourself onto your hands or your forearms. You could even sink your chest down as much as you want for this
puppy pose. And just do what your body feels comfortable with. Slide yourself back to child's pose, relaxing everything now. Wide knee child pose. And slide your feet around, make your way on your back. Bring your knees with you. Place your hands on your knees and let your knees just fall away. Your hands are holding on to your legs. Now you could bring your legs up and grab onto your feet and pull down on your feet. So you feel a nice resistance, a nice stretch in your hips. This is a wonderful happy baby pose. Stretch for your hips and perfect for any time at the end of any yoga practice, for sure. And take some deep breaths here and just relax into this feeling. Swaying a bit side to side. Don't strain yourself. When you're ready, gently drop your legs back down. You can place the bottoms of your feet together and open up your legs for a nice Shavasana. Take these moments of stillness to check in to see how you're feeling. And once again, inviting in that feeling that you wanted in the beginning of the yoga flow. Some deep breaths. And rest here as long as you want.
Well, how do you feel now? I hope you feel better and refreshed in your hips and your whole body, and that the energy tip was helpful for you today as well. If you thought this video was helpful for you today, please comment below and tell me how you're using the energy tip, and let me know how you're feeling. Okay, so thank you guys so much for practicing with me. There'll be more next time. Namaste.